Alright guys, Paul here with another video, my second one of this year, so really try to push it out a little bit more. So today what I've got is I've got the Maverick Quantum R and the Maverick Quantum RX with me. So the one issue might be, I don't know if I'm going to run the RX today because I just rebuilt it, and I've rebuilt the Quantum, just changed all the sort of bearings and just got them cleaned out and things, but I forgot the controller for the RX, so I might switch the receivers over, have a little blast of that. If not, I might take that out another day. Both these cars are absolutely amazing. When I first got the Maverick Quantum Flux R, I wasn't sure because it was really cheap compared to everything else, and I thought, is it going to be good? But it turned out it was fantastic, easy to work on, pretty quick, and just an all-round fun little car. It's just like a mini Arma Infraction but for a quarter of the money. The RX itself, that's amazing too. It's got really nice plus suspension, good for jumping. The only thing I don't like about that car, and it really does annoy me, as I'll try and show you guys here, is the body. The body's really flimsy. It kind of splits in areas and it's split round here as well, so this one needs a new body, but it's no big deal really, but it's a little bit annoying. The next body I get I'm going to reinforce before I put it on. So anyway, just now I'm going to run the Maverick Quantum Flux R, and I've got Arma Hoons on it because the tyres burst on it. I had quite a long time out the other tyres, and the only other thing it's not stock on it is, hopefully you can see there, but I've got the laser nut light kit on the top of it. So yeah, I'll try and get some laps around this little circle, just sort of roundabout, and just get a little warm up. Tyres take a while to warm up on this. Obviously it's not got any AVC or anything like that, so you can see it's a bit twitchy, but I mean 4S power, it really does shift. So if you have a look at here, it's not slow. By no means is this car slow. Don't know what you get these for now, maybe 250 or something, but and the brakes on them are superb too. It's a little drift machine. It's really predictable, although sometimes it does just spin out just through my driving because I'm a bit rusty, but when it starts to slide it's quite easy to correct. The servo that comes with it's actually, because the car's light, it's probably good enough, and it feels like it responds instantly, which is really, really good. Oh, that was a nice little turn. You can see, starting to get the feel the Hoons are warming up. There's a big difference with the car on the Hoons to the stock tyres. The rubber on them is really good, it's really grippy, and they don't wear out too fast either, because if they're on an Infraction, you think of the weight of that car and the power. This has got a lot of power but not as much weight, and again not as near the power of the Infraction. So yeah, I mean, I could just do this all day. So I'll get the donuts as well. Whoa, that's where you should look when you're driving. I should have moved that rock when I came in there, just clipped onto that, but let's see if I've done any damage. Nah, nothing at all. Really should clear surroundings before you drive. That's something I'm bad for not doing. I've had a few accidents just by being not paying attention to what's around me like that. Because once you start driving the car, you really start just zoning in on the car itself. It's actually doing very well since I've rebuilt it. It feels really smooth. The new bearings are great. I mean, I've had this car since launch, so I don't know how old it is, maybe almost 2 year old. Maybe even longer, I'm not too sure, but but it's absolutely amazing. That's why you don't need to spend the money on the big cars all the time. And the thing that's frustrating me with the hobby just now, it's kind of, being honestly, it's partly kept me away a bit, is I want some new cars. Obviously I've got a lot of RC cars, which is a problem itself, because I've got a lot of kind of neglected when they've broke down, just because I've had other ones to use that I'm trying to build up again. But it's so dear to buy a car now, it's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I don't know if it's the RC company's fault or it's just the way of the world, but I mean, everything's went up like £200–300 at least on every model. that's really worth having, like the bigger models. So for example, when I first got my Armour Mojave, I think it cost me like £500. It's an old model now and it's like £200 dearer to buy. It's crazy. But hopefully the world will sort itself out. But either that or my wages will just go up substantially, fingers crossed, that would help too, but probably not going to happen anytime soon. But the batteries I'm running as well are GFX 6500 4S Gold Series. These are the ones I put in my Pro boats in the Blackjack 42. Great batteries, never had any problem. Oh, I thought I was going to drift that right round. It's really slippy up there. It's really good range on these remote controls as well. Like, value for money, these Maverick series cars. I really think if you're just about to get into the hobby, or even if you are and been in for a while, it's just a fun little, I mean, easy to buy, not too expensive car that is a lot of fun. Do you like the oval driving? You can see it comes round, so I'll try and show you on the loose stuff. Having to correct it all the time, not very good there though. It's caught in a bit of, must be a bit of nettles or something coming out there. But look at me that drift. I have to put my little light back on, that's annoying me dangling about for that little accident. So I need to get these better. I've just literally got them on the little grub screws just now, just to hold them in place. I'll probably fix them on better at some point if I do keep them on it. But I like having the lights on the car. I just think, I don't know, it just looks cool when you come round. So you hit round there, you just see your little lights flashing at you. But you can see how this handles, being on a little track, it'd be really good. And as you can probably see as well, the runtime I'm getting is crazy. I mean, we're not even near the end of the battery. But I'm waiting on a couple of parts for my big Creighton 8S. I'm really going to go to town on that, so I'm kind of neglecting a lot of the cars I'm trying to rebuild just now, because I'm really missing my big K8. All I'm waiting for just now is a couple of drive shafts for the front, then she's good to go. But I might change the hubs on it, I might change some of the links on it, and the servo I'm probably going to change. I'm not too sure what I'm going to get on it. Hopefully somebody will have a good idea on that, but why did I do that? It's like I didn't even turn. But once I get that out, I'm going to hit some tracks again, because it's nothing like watching the big huge RCs jump in, and just the thud when they hit the ground is so cool. Another car that I was kind of interested in was the Mojave 4S, but when you look at the things that are out for the money, like the Asuga and things like that for Corrali, I'm not too sure, but I just don't know, I'm just getting the bug for this again. Just wish I had more money and I could buy everything I wanted, but oh, that was beautiful. Nice and greasy. My daughter Lily's trying to do some recording, so she's actually quite into camera work. She likes doing a bit of photography and she likes filming and things, so hopefully she'll get some good footage as well for her side and we'll put this together. But yeah, I'm just glad to be back out with RCs, getting the feel for it, because here in Scotland at nights it's dark, horrible through the winter. You go to work in the dark, you come home 4:30, 5 in the afternoon, it's pitch black. Then when it's not, it's raining. So now it's getting kind of to the season, I can really spend a bit more time on these cars. And you can see I'm really getting the feel again for this little Maverick. She's absolutely ripping. Oh yes. I really recommend that everybody has one of these in their collection. I don't know what it is about it, like say easy to work on, cheap, but it's fast. I don't know how fast this is coming on camera. There's a crash again. I don't know how fast it comes over on camera, but it really shifts. And you obviously can change the gearing as well, but I think it's just a good balance of torque and speed what we've got here. So if you come off the power on the brakes, she just turns so well. That light's annoying me being off again. Let's fix that just now. But yeah, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to wrap this video up. So I just really want to just get myself back into getting the content out, get used to doing it again. It's been a while, and you can see these hounds. These are old hounds I've got on. Still no temperature really in them, they're nice and cool, but once they warm up a little bit, it really makes a huge difference. So yeah, I would say grab yourself one of these cars, but I don't know how, I don't even know if you still get them. I think you still do, but definitely worth the money. And again, the Quantum RX, that's just as fun. Said you can do a little bit more jumping with that, it's more dippy in suspension, and to be fair, it's actually got a nice feel about it. Like I say, the only thing with that car I really don't like is, for being a rally car, they should have made the body a little bit better, so. That didn't work. I was trying to do some donuts around it before I finish, but let's see if we can get it. Maybe not. Maybe too much grit. You're knocking that car about. Glad they're not real, it'd be all dented. You know what? We're going to get a couple more laps before I stop this video, because I just want to keep going. It's little cars like this just remind you why you love the hobby, just when you have a bit of fun flying around. I don't know, I mean, I used to do like actual racing and Land Rover competitions and things, and I always loved that, but you get like the same buzz off the RC cars, except you're not in them. So something about controlling something like this, it's powerful, making it drift, seeing what it's doing. Oh, that was beautiful. Yeah, just seeing what it's doing and how it's behaving and trying to control it, I love it. And what I do love, to be honest, is I was telling you I didn't have the AVC or like stability control or whatever different manufacturers call theirs, but I like the raw knowing that when I make a corner, so if I'm coming around here, that's maybe not a good example, but if I get this car stepping out like that and I correct it or mess up whatever I do, it's all me. Nobody's helping me. I crash, it's my fault. If I drift and make it around the corner, that was me that done that. Like that, for example. It steps out, almost going to lose it, and I managed to keep it together. That's me doing it. That's not stability aids. And that's what I really love about some of these raw, simple little cars. But as we say that, I mean, I don't know how long this video's been, but that's the runtime of that battery, and you seen I was kind of going for it. So, yep, battery's died. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and I'll catch you in the next one. Paul out.